Welcome to Edmodo, a teacher's guide, lesson 2 on creating student groups. Teachers will create individual groups of students. They can be for class periods, clubs, athletic teams, or small groups to communicate, assign homework, update students on monthly plans, and other tasks. Edmodo provides a safe environment to either communicate with the entire class or with the instructor individually. By creating individual classes, you can control what's being said and the permissions for each student. To create your first group, locate the plus icon with a circle, or the blue tab that says Create Group. You will first name your class or group. Select the grade that's appropriate for the class that you're teaching and the subject area it's associated with. Then click Create. What you'll do next is estimate the amount of students you anticipate being part of your class. If your class is about 16 to 20 students, you can click this range. If your class is more, click 26 or more. You can describe your group so your students are sure they're in the right section or with the right teacher. And then click Finish. You've created your first group of students. You can now invite your students to bring them on board by locating your individual group code for this class. There are actually two ways that students can join your group, either by entering the group code or by typing this URL into their web browser. Students do not need to create a brand new profile for each teacher and each class. Once you create one Edmodo student group, you can add additional groups to your profile. Click Home and then the plus sign with the circle around it. This will allow you to create a new group or to join a new group. If you, as an educator, are joining a group, select Join and add the group code associated with the group. Click Join. This is also how students will join other classes or other groups that other teachers put together. Again, they do not need to create new accounts. Next, I'll show you how to help students create student accounts without the use of an email address. Click Me and log out. To create a new student account, click I'm a student, and they will need the group code that's associated with the group that you created. They can create a username. The easiest way to create a student username is by combining their first and last name. And if their first and last name have already been used as usernames, you can add your school's initials to the end. I also find it easier to set up the initial password as your school mascot. Email, as you can see, is optional, and then you use the student's first and last name. Click on the Terms of Services and select Sign Up. This is an Edmodo student account. This is what the students see when they log into their accounts. Students can request that their parents also join Edmodo and they can use this group code. And if they want to join other classes, they can select Join Group and enter the other group's group code here and click Join. Students have access to profiles where they can add their own profile pictures, or they can select one of the avatars listed below. They can edit their profile by adding in a favorite quote, how they like to learn, and any career goals. They can see any grades that you post on Edmodo and then current activity. And that's it. That's how you create student accounts.